What's up, boys and girls? In today's stream, going to be recording a Discord bot that's going to be able to mass DM people in any channel. Now, I just want to say that this software is for educational purposes. Okay, it's not to be used in any place that you haven't got permission to, or a channel, etc., that you do not own. I'm not saying that you should use it to mass spam people that you don't have permission to message. If you'd like to purchase the bot, the link will be in the description, as this will be a commercial product. Just if you're on YouTube, click the link in the description. I wasn't live before, great. Okay, guys, thanks for joining live. In this live feed, I'm going to do a live stream. I should say I'm going to start work on the Discord bot, the mass DM bot. Like I just said as well, this bot is for educational purposes. It's in no way supposed to be used in any place that you don't have permission to use it. Okay, now, oh yeah, and also if you'd like to find out more details about how you can get your hands on this bot, then you can simply click the link in the description. Also, check out thebotempire.com. Get over there, take a look at the courses and the free videos and all that good stuff. So take a look over there. I'm just going to tell everyone I'm live. Okay. What else do I need to say? What else do we need to say before we get started? Yeah, basically, wherever you're watching this, just check the link in the description for any details that I missed. Yeah, so what are we going to build today in more detail? So we are going to build out a Discord bot. It's going to be called Discord Empire. It's going to be available commercially, but we're going to have fun making it. The bot, in essence, I'm not. All I know is it's gonna mass DM. Is it going to have an account maker? I'm going to think about that. Basically, the outline is that you'll have a group of accounts, and they will add to a Discord channel that you're a member of, and they will go through the people that are part of the community and send them a DM. I'm thinking, in fact, let's get started. I'm just going to crack open the old energy drink. Got a Monster energy drink here. Crack that bad boy open. And, get some notes written down. This video is going to be mainly getting the idea together. I'm going to show the whole process of how I make a bot, from the thinking about how to make it to the actually coding it. I'm going to be using Browser Automation Studio for this one, because I want to get the bot done in a good amount of time. I've got a waiting list of people that want to see this, so time is of the essence, so to speak. So yeah, let's just get all this set up. Let's get the old trusted notepad going. Let me just have a swig of the old energy drink. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's no good for me, but there you go. Right, so just whack this, make this a bit bigger. Okay, so Discord Empire. What do we need? What do we need? Well, I think I'm going to put this as a think about. I think an account creator, maybe in the needed category. Think about this. I think people would want that for sure. So let's think about this further. So we've got an account creator to think about. So what will happen is you'll already need to be a member on your Discord of the actual channel that you want to message the group members. So already a member of the channel. I think that's going to how it's going to work. And then we're going to have, just off the top of my head, be able to avoid admins. It's going to be quite essential, so we don't get the bans. We need, what do we need? We need time delay between posts, before DMs, between DMs, that's for sure, because there is a limit rate. If you go over the limit rate, then it's going to be trouble. I think it's 5 minutes you get like timed out for. So have a time delay and check if account has been time restricted. Oops. Oh, okay, don't worry about that. Spelling is crazy. Check if account's been time restricted. What else? Amount of messages to send. Yeah, the usual bad boys. How many threads to run? So this can actually come off here. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, anyway. Threads. What the? Amount of messages to send and failed attempts. Loud. Okay. So have I missed anything here? So we've got the account create as a possibility. Then already a member. Yeah, so they're gonna have to be already a member. The accounts will already need to have joined the channel. That's going to be a manual action, I think. Yeah. Think on this. Okay, got to be able to avoid admins. Yep. Time delay between DMs, that's all good. Check if accounts being time restricted. Threads, okay. I think that's a good groundwork for the bot. I'm trying to let me just another sip of the old energy drink needs to happen, I think. By the way, guys, depending on where you're watching this too, if you want to start making bots yourself, then I'll put a link in the description. In this case, I'm going to be using Browser Automation Studio. It's free to download and get started. Most of my videos currently on YouTube are Browser Automation Studio related. So there's loads of free videos on there on how to get started and how you can build your own bots free of charge. So check that out. Okay, so threads. See if you've been time restricted. Of course, the message. It would help if we had a message. The message. So let's have a list of messages. Can use spun text. If you don't know what spun text is, so if I put like love, then the bot will come along and pick one of these words. So but I like love you. Then if you put it in the colon, if you put a pipe in between the words and put curly braces at the end, then when the bot comes along, what it's going to do is it's going to say I, and then it's going to pick either like or love, and then you. So you can kind of make an unlimited amount of different messages just with 5 or 6 lines. So the message, list of messages. So we're going to have a list, can take spun text, pick line at random, and yeah, and check for spun text. Yummy. Okay. First the message, we wait some time, then we can move on to the next people. Suppose option to only message people that are online. So maybe you only want to message people that are directly online. I think that's a good starting point. That's quite okay. Options to make people online. So we're going to have multiple accounts. So proxy support. Does it ever throw up captures on Discord? I think maybe it does, especially if it has an account creator. It will. So capture support. Okay. the list grows on. The list gets bigger. Let's check what's going on here. Yep. Okay. Actually, get rid of that now. Right. I think that list is all gravy. Just going to check that I'm actually always get paranoid if I'm actually recording, which I am. That's all good. Right. So capture support, proxy support. Okay. Got the old spun text. That's going to be good. So the messages. I know what we could have as well. We can have it. So grab person's username. So then every message is going to be even more unique because you could use spun text to make your messages unique. And then if you use the person's, if we use the person's username in each message, then it makes it less spammy as well because at least it looks like you know what their username is. And it also makes the message unique, which is going to lower the spam score on the message, which is all good. Right. Let's just, okay, sip the old energy drink. Lovely. Right. Account creator, I'll be able to time delays, check it if the account has been time restricted, the amount of threads, the message. Okay. Okay. Proxy support, capture, grab person's username to use within the message. So we want a placeholder within the message field as well, placeholder to include in the message. Okay. For now, we can always add to this anyway, so it's no problem. I think that's good for now. Discord Empire, yep. Okay, I'm gonna roll with that. So guys, all I've got made for this project is just a blank, a blank project called Discord Empire. I just need to reset the database actually, because the last project I was working on had a database. So let's begin. Just to mention as well, guys, this whole kind of like me doing this live is so that I can keep kind of track of what I'm doing. If you're trying to follow along, then I'm just going to presume that you have some experience with Browser Automation Studio. You can download it for free, the actual engine and all that good stuff. It's for free in the description, and you can make bots like I'm doing now. I've got lots of free videos on YouTube, so check them out. I've also got a paid course as well if you want to get really deep and dirty with Browser Automation Studio. So if you're following along, although I'm going to be saying what I'm doing, I presume that you've done some of this before. You've made some made some software. I'm not going to be going over everything in fine detail. However, as I keep saying, if you've got some experience with BAS, then you'll be able to learn quite a lot. You'll still be able to learn a few things if you haven't used it, and you might be just intrigued on how it works. So yeah, with that being said, let's get over and start. So try and so I can see if anyone chats. So right, just quick look at my list again. So let's do some of the resources first. So let's get our threads in place. Fixed integer as a number. 0 to 100, I think that's fine. I don't think anyone's going to be okay. Let's just make sure 1,000 threads max. Amount of messages to send. Okay, that's an integer as well, and we'll just give that a stupid high number so that you can send as many messages as you want. And then we will have fails allowed, which what this does is a kind of like way to make sure, basically, if this numbers goes, let me start again. This energy drink's already hit me. If you set this to say 5 fails and there's 5 errors during messaging, just say that it can't find an element on the page or something. If the number goes over the failed allowed number, then the bot will stop and say, hey, there's something wrong here. I've gone over the limit, and you can check the logs and see what the issue is. So fails allowed, and that is fixed integer again. It's a number, and just set that to anything you want. Okay, that's all good. Now let's have well, how are we going to do the accounts? So we could run this with a database, or I think for now we're going to have this. Oh my goodness. List of accounts, and that will do it from a text file for now. We can always change it later on. Okay, list of accounts, and then we can crack on and list of accounts. What else do we need lists of? So we'll have the proxy in the account. So we'll have the username, password, and then if they want a proxy, that will be in the same file. So I won't have a list of proxies. We'll have it so you set that within the text file, I think. So what else do we need as a list? Message to send. Message list of messages that can be sent. It's quite descriptive, and that is going to be lines from a file again. I can use spun text. Okay, that is all good. Right, e-ho. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, Discord account creator, we'll talk about that in a minute. Time delay. Okay, message options. Yes. Okay, so I'm not sure which services we're going to run with at the moment, but capture API key. So you can, if you have credit with a service like to capture, then they will fill out the capture for you. So when you sign up there, they give you an API key. So we'll have it so you can put the API key in the bot, and then you don't have to worry about the captures. That's going to be used if we have an account maker and account creator. I think sometimes it does show when you go to log in, if it's a bit suspicious of you, then it asks you to fill out a captcha. So we'll include it anyway. That's going to be fixed string. Nice. Right, we need also, my memory is like a sieve when it gets late. Okay, we need we need time to wait per message, and then that can be a random integer, and you can set it between, this is in milliseconds, so I'm just going to make this a huge number, so like that, and then the person can choose between number A and number B, and then can put in two different numbers, and the bot will pick a random number in between the numbers, so each time it'll be really random, which will be really good, so that there isn't really a big fingerprint of when the messages were sent. Like it won't send out a message like every 2 seconds or every minute. It will be random between the two times that you set. So yeah, like I say, less of a fingerprint. Now, instead of me just keep looking at this, I could just go, done, check if the account's been restricted. That's not a resource. Threads, we've done all these. Why am I using that instead of a star? Ho. Okay. And the message, yeah, we've got that. Proxy support, we're doing that as part of the option file, part of the account file. That. Right. I think, I know. Only message people that are online. And that needs to be a select option. And then I always change it to checkbox. I prefer that. And change that to yes. Okay. So now basically we can make a if statement, and it will check if that box is checked. And if it is checked, then it's only going to message the person if he is online, otherwise it will skip over him. A good little feature. Oh, what am I doing? Let's get the... Okay, let's just do this. Grab the person. So all the rest of the options are going to be part of the actual creation of the bot, and we don't need a resource for it. So that's all good. We've done that part. That was quite painless so far. Energy drink. Oh yeah. Okay. Righty ho. So let us. Wow. Okay, it's just save. So we've got our resources. Let's go. What I need to do actually is we need to do some research and see if we can sign up to Discord with just an email, a throwaway email. So let's bang out the old incognito. Go to Discord, see if I can do it this way. Get a disposable email. Let's just see for now. Okay, let's try with this one. Okay. Do I need to particularly use a service? No, this one's fine. Okay, let's just see how this goes. I have no idea. Login. Where's the subs join? Register. Okay. See if it's going to let me get away with this. Did I miss out some characters there? Nope, that's good. Okay, username. I'll do. We could do. Don't mind if you see that. Made up one. June. 27. 1. Okay. Invalid email. Ah, it doesn't like this. Okay, okay. So we're going to have to use true emails. I think. Let's just quickly play around and yeah, boy. I can never pronounce usernames. Emia Cardag. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining. Loved a little picture. You up for a little bit of Discord mass DMing? Okay, let's just check the other providers. Let's see. I think that more than likely Discord know about all these services, but you don't know unless you try, huh? So let's get down to business. It's going to make one for me. Okay. Taking that as copy. How about this? You're going to let me get away with this? Where am I going? Who knows? Right. Let's go. Let's try this. Okay, okay, okay. It's liking that. Right, so we can use that service. That's good news. So some of the services will work. By the look so far, I'm not a robot, see? So capture is needed. Great. For now, I'm going to have to fill it myself. How dare they make me fill it myself? I hate these. Nice. Okay, okay. So I'm presuming that we got in okay. So let's just check to see if there was an email. Yep. Okay, verify your email address. So that's going to be a stage that we have to do. Okay. Yes, please. Done that actually. I shouldn't have done because I'm logged into my own account on there. Okay. So right. So if I refresh this, should be logged in. Okay, so now I need a server to join and no better one to join than my own, no doubt. So I wonder how it's gonna work when I log into my own one here. This should be fun to see what happens when I'm. Okay, let's have a crack. Open here. Ah, no, of course. Okay, that makes sense. I'm no longer logged into mine. Okay, so right, so let's take some notes. Where's good old notepad? So creation of account can use throwaway emails, and then some providers need capture, all is well. Need capture bypass. Okay, so that we're gonna, once we're in, we need to, what do we have here that we can know that we are here? You can actually just copy it, can't you, from here? So if we do make an account creator, confirm confirm email, and then confirm it has been created, okay, by grabbing username. Okay, so basically I'm just taking notes so that I know what steps to take if we make an account maker. So what I just wrote down is basically do a check that there's an email in the, if we use temp emails, I'm not sure yet, might give the user a choice so that they can use like Yahoo, Gmail, all that kind of thing, or they can use disposable emails. That's probably the best bet, probably the safest. So yeah, okay. So do a check, verify the email, and then do a check that they're logged in and everything's good and it worked by making sure that the username can be grabbed here. And if so, then everything is all roses. So that's all good. So we're going to have to join a community. Yep. What will be the next stage? We've got that in place, so it shouldn't be. It's about research, really, seeing how we can grab individuals from a server. So what I'm going to do is so I should be able to. I don't want to cause problems for my own account, but okay, think, log out. Yep. Right ho. So I should really know to my own Discord. However, invite people, copy, and then log out. Magic man. Okay. There you go, capture again. Right, so we definitely need capture. Email or phone number. Oh, you can't use, right, okay, so we need to use, it's a good thing I didn't get rid of it. Righty ho, so you do need to have the email recorded as well. Record email. My scruffy notes in no particular order. So let's get that in. Login. Won't save it here. Okay, so oh no, what an idiot. What an idiot. I just copied and pasted that, so I haven't got the link now, have I? Oh, what an idiot. And this is live as well. Nice move. I am clever, really, honest. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so let's go in here. Right, people, copy the link. Come on. Let's just put it down there. Okay. Let's get out of here. Now I have everything I need. This needs that instead. Right. Now. Let's join up. Accept. This is going to be some back and forth because when you join the server, you don't have access to anything apart from the... Oh, no, but that's good enough. That's all we need. Righty-ho. Great. So why I've done it like this is I've joined a community, so now that I can use the bot and log in with the account, and then I can start working out how we can grab the individual people and message them, as well as grab their username, check if they're an admin or there's any sign that they're an admin, because in my group I don't have separate information to say that someone's an admin. It's just color coded depending on what their rank is, so to speak. So I have to think on that, how I'm going to get over that. But yeah, we'll do that as we go along. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... What am I going to do? Huh? Right. I'm going to come out, log out. And then get out of here. Keep that open. And then let's record. For now, we'll just hard code the account in just because we're doing checks. So, okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave the temp email open. Woo-ha, woo-ha. Right, wait for this. Always time for a little drink of the old energy drink. Okay, so first thing I want to do is come here and load discord.com. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure that the page is fully loaded, and then come over here. I'm going to let the mouse emulation take place so it looks real. I'm not going to use that though. I want it to work every time. Ooh, tricky. Okay. Will you just let me use the phrase login? No, there's going to be two. Okay, what about with the no go? Okay. Two, but where's the other one? They're both going to be login buttons though. So I think we're going to be safe for that. Fail if, and just allow 10 seconds to find out. Use the mouse still. No, that's not going to fly. Okay, no problem. Even click just before I child free, that could change that one, I think. App button, nope. I'm going to have the match. That's going to be fine because it matches up with that. Okay, that's fine. Would you accept just that? No. Right, because it's all them buttons match that. Okay. Or how about nope, okay. I'm going to go with that just for now while we do our test, but I'm definitely going to have to come back and check, do some looking into the source code, because I don't trust it when it's picked with an element child, because that can change, especially if we start using fingerprints later on. Anywho, let's for now. Okay. Delete this, and then I'm just going to wait for page load again, and then it's going to come over here. And for now, this would obviously work through a list, but I'm just going to hard code it in for now, the account details. I'm still going to okay, for now, again, I'm going to come back to these inputs because I don't trust it when it has this, when the child elements are involved, because they often change. But for now, just so we can do our research on how we can select people, I'm going to keep the human emulation of clicking on the inputs, just in case that's a factor. And we need to use the email, which is here. Lovely, lovely. Oh, type here. And later on, I'm going to make this random, how quickly it types into the box. So it's random every time. Bit of human emulation always helps. Get that in. And then move on the password, move and click. Yeah, definitely going to check these out later. Make it reliable. But for now, I just want to get in there. Type text, and this one is going to be the password. I don't mind if you guys access this account. It's absolutely fine. I think after this video, I better actually lock the account out. Right, this again, I'll make it random, the typing speed. Right, let's see how we get on. I'm not using any browser fingerprint or anything, so I'm not sure how Discord's going to react to this. How's the match? Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Good. I only want to give you 10 seconds, otherwise it can fail. Okay, see what happens now. It might not like it. Computer says beep bop bop. Yep, looks okay so far. Yep, we're in. Right, so let's have a little looky. Let me just have a sip of the old drink. Lovely, lovely. Right. I'm going to keep this disposable email up. As well, guys, if you're interested in getting your hands on this bot, then check out the link in the description. I'm actually going to put the link in chat here. It's not actually live yet, the bot, obviously I'm creating it, but at the moment you can simply leave your email, and I'm not going to spam you or anything. I'm just going to send you an email as soon as it's live. Obviously I'm only going to tell this to a few people. I don't want everyone having this, and it's only to be used on channels that you have permission to use it on, including your own, of course, and for research. Okay, now let's get back to it. Maybe I should have got a beer instead of an energy drink. Right. Right, so once we're on here, how are these arranged? Let's have a look. So as I remember, the channels you're added to are listed down here. So here's my bot Empire 1. So if I was to move and click, what makes it what it is? Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper with this. I would like to look at the source code. Expect element in def tools. Let's have a look. Right, so we could use a channel number. Awesome. I think that's going to be what we're going to do, because then you can select via, if the accounts are a member of a lot of channels, then channels, guided nav. Yeah, it's a link. So I'm gonna put that on the notes. That's how we're gonna grab it via that. But I'm just going through the motions right now. Step grab channel number. So then the user will be able to input the channel number, channel ID. I think that's how we'll be able to do it. And then it will select the right one, because maybe the account's a member of 10 different channels. Okay, so then you could pick the one that you want to enter. So, okay, presuming that we had that, let's go back. So I hope you guys understand what I'm doing right now. I'm just walking through the steps. I'm just hard coding things in. This will be changed as we go. So I'm just going to click on that for now. I want to get some, wait for full page load as well, to make sure there's no errors with not being able to find elements. Okay, so we're in there now. We're in the thick of it. So try and make this as big as possible so you can see. So this is obviously all the people that are in the channel. Can't just scroll down. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Could use mouse scroll. So let's think about this. So we can get in the channel. That's fine. We can select a channel by getting the channel number. So we'd need another input. So add to resources to allow user to input channel ID, or get channel ID, I guess. Right. Do we need this anymore? I think we should leave it there. I think that'd be a good idea. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, so let's see with the people online what separates them. How, because we want to go to one and then the other, or we want to grab everyone as a list and then go down them. So let's see what, let's just say we wanted to move and click. Member, perfect, perfect. This could be, I thought this part was going to be a nightmare. It still could be, obviously. But match. Right, okay. Okay. So what I'm trying to think of now, there's, as I say in my course, there's more than one ways to skin a cat. So there's quite a few ways that we could do this. What is the best way? What is the best way? So this element here, there's 23. So it's weird. I can't just, normally you can just scroll down. So what I could do is just type text. I think I could just do mouse page down, just don't actually add it to the bot. Only execute. Let's go. No, it's gonna right. It's going it's going down the content of the messages. Okay, so let's click over here, see what happens. Only execute. We don't need to add it to the bot. I just want to be in that zone. Then let's type page down. Only execute. Let's go. Nope, still gonna do that. Okay. Wait. Give that a tinkle. Yay. Oh, only moved slightly though. Damn. Okay. Down. 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 Go. Okay. now I want to see how many it grabs if I try and grab someone now. See, and click and find 30. Ah, okay. So with that in mind, I think what we'll need to do is scroll to the bottom of however many people are in there and then grab them all. Or the other option would be right, so everyone's just got a different membership members number. So if we go like that, how about that? 1. Yeah. Members. Why is it highlighting the whole lot? Okay, so that's a whole, it means the whole section, not the individual. Okay, it's time for a little bit of experimentation on the best way to do this. I can think of at least 3 or 4 ways, but if I do that and I just get the match, I could say for each one of these, then scrape it into a list. So then we have a list of people. Yeah. How we're going to distinguish if someone is a, okay, so offline, online. So look at the difference. We need to distinguish because we said that we're going to allow people to only message people that are online or offline, and we also need a way to distinguish. Obviously 99% of the people are going to not be admins, but we need to, I haven't in my one got a top area that says admins. I know a lot of servers have that where it says moderator or admin. I don't have that, so I need to find a way that's kind of bulletproof, because like I said, my one hasn't got that. So what happens if they're trying, if the person who has this is part of a group like mine that doesn't have that? We need to distinguish. So I'll need to think about that. Get the old energy drink going. How long have it? 47 minutes. I want to get this to just over an hour, so you can digest it, and then yeah, do a second part and a third part to this. So right, anyway, let us. Obviously, the best way is going to be to make the bot scroll to the very bottom. Now, if I do it, what happens? Let's have a look. Move and click. How many do we get? 23 still. Right, so it's getting a certain number. So what would happen if I do it this way instead? Oh, right there. Role color. Ah, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, so we can grab each role color has an ID as well. So let's put that down. I need to clean up these notes too, they're all over the place. Put them in sections. Each role has a color ID. That could be helpful in the future. So 18 match, so they're all people with the same color, the same type of membership on my server. Now if we do that, yeah, that's really interesting. What would happen if I do this? Start a loop and grab everyone that has that kind of name decorator. There's only one that's found. Okay, so if I do that with match, yeah, because right, no. So the best way is to grab the whole there, move and click. You got 23. Where does it stop? It's just grabbing what it can see on the screen, I think. Again, let's just check that. If I come down here, match 29 now. Okay, maybe there. Ah, so you have to go back and check again like that. Now it's 30. 23. Right, so it only grabs a certain amount of that way. So give me the whole box. Okay. Move and click. What happens if... Okay. Start loop. How many you got for me? 23. So what we can do, right, is grab the first 23 and then scroll down and grab again, and each time put each one on a list. That way there's probably going to be duplicates if it gets here and it's still scraping above, but then at the end we're just going to remove duplicates, so we only have everyone once. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. What's the time? And we got, I want to keep this in a chunk size 51. Yeah, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Right, so I think I'm going to see how quickly it can do it with grabbing it one by one elements. What happens? Sorry, I need to test this. $62. Ah, so we could grab it by the... Ah, no. Okay, it's grabbing all... Of course it is. It's grabbing all the links now. These are all obviously links, but it would grab these as well. With that being said, we could just grab each one and then get rid of the buttons that we know are buttons and not members. Oh, so many options. So many options in the room. Okay, let's try a couple ways and see what looks best. Well, we can even grab this, which would tell us if they're away, busy, or they're on their mobile. Whoa. Sorry, I've got to check that out. Okay. Can I grab that? Yeah. Not with a match, but point event mask. Yeah, we could even get into details like only message the person if they're showing that they're on their phone. I don't know why you'd particularly want that, but we could do that, or only if they're showing as busy or away. That could be something to think about. Anyway, I digress. So let's grab the element. Wood. Okay. See, this is what I want to quickly check as well. So with the match, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Start loop. 23. Let's go back, boys. So started a loop. So basically what I'm saying is for each one of these, and I'm going to grab them. So it's going to go there, it's going to grab it, and put it into a list. I'm just going to see what that looks like with just raw, and then we're going to select an element instead. So we can click that, then it's going to say what repetition, how many cycles it's done, and then it's going to pick out the XML and then it's going to log it. So let's see what that would look like. Wow, so much information here. Object height assault, mask status, online mobile. So we could pick these out and just we can even get down to if they're online or not. Just want to see what information I want to grab. I mean, we could just grab their links Let's see how that works. What this is doing, guys, is basically it's going over each one and grabbing the current the XML of the page for each one, and then all it's doing is logging it out here so I can review what the information is, like this. And then I can decide what I actually want to grab that makes them individual. But for now, I just want to see, I'm just experimenting to see what would be the best way. So I want to see what would happen if we just get the link, what they look like, the link for each person. Where is it? So after midnight, at midnight, I start to lose focus a little bit. Get element, where is the get link URL? That's better. We're inside the loop. Yes, please. No need to fail if it can't find it, because I'm sure for some of them, when it gets towards the end, it won't. Okay, so look. And then we could also log the link. Log, link URL, all good. Let's start that loop again. Run through a couple of these. Okay. And the answer is that there is no link URL. That's fine. Okay. This what separates these? What makes these different? Ah, it's the avatar. Obviously, the avatar for each one's going to be different. Oh goodness, this is online. Let's have it. I just need to look through that. Oh, it's the same. So what we could do for each one is run a regex on this just to select the data that we want. You can't grab them by link. Righty-ho. Grab that cycle, grab the link. Okay. Let's do it this way instead. No. Get the element text. Let's just have a look at that. Save text. And see if it just gives us the username, which it probably won't, but won't know until you try. Okay. Just run through this a couple of times to see what we get back. That'll do. So it's all the text from there. So that's the username. That's this guy is listening to Spotify. That's not really going to help us, to be honest. Oh, it does also spit out the username as well. Right, okay. That could be interesting. Just going to clear this log. You might not, you probably can't see watching this, can you? There you go. I'm actually just going to, from here, just let it run through so we've got a better idea. So the data. Ah, so under link it's pulling out the username. Nice. Oh, including the account that we just made. Okay, so that's enough data to look at now. Right, so under link URL, because it's getting that. Yeah, so when for link URL, it's just pulling back the username, which we probably can use. That would be good. Let me just check the time. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys, for this video. I want to keep it in hour chunks, really. Thanks a lot if you've been watching. If you watch the replay, or I'm going to obviously post this on the channel, and I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well. If you would like to be on the list to get your hands on the finished product, then click the link in the description. Depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this before it's developed, then don't worry, I'm not going to spam you or anything. Just if you go on the list, then I'll just email you to let you know that the bot is available and ready. There, of course, will be a second and third, fourth part to this. Depending how many parts will depend on how long it takes. I presume there's going to be at least another couple of videos if we're doing an hour long for each. Just going to exit and save. We're getting there though, guys. We made a little bit of progress. We've got our resources made here. We've got quite far. The bot can log in. I know it's hard coded with one account, but it doesn't take too much to make it so it's done from the list. We know that we need captcha. Yeah, it's coming together. I think that we can do it in probably another 2-3 sessions. So it's 12:10 a.m. now. Got to speak to my VAs and stuff. So I'll probably sleep about 1 a.m. and do another one tomorrow. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for your support. Any links to anything you've seen in here, depending on where you're watching this, is in the description. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.